If you're tuning in right now, you happen to be watching the world's truest source for hip hop news, black culture, sports, and of course the best reaction videos on the net. I'm talking about Kofi's Universe. If you haven't already subscribed, it's your chance to hit that button now before I hit this blunt. Bada.
YouTube salute. Snoop Dogg weighs in on the Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl drama. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So Snoop Dogg appeared on Nightcap, Shannon Sharp, and Chad Ochocinco podcast, and he gave his 2 cents, 3 cents. Let's listen to this, and I'm gonna give you my perspective, my 2, 3 cents.
We're going to get you out of here on this one. There's a lot been said. Obviously, when the Super Bowl came to L.A., Dr. Dre, 50 was up there. You brought out M. You had Mary J. Now the Super Bowl goes to New Orleans, and the native son, Lil Wayne. And that goes to one of your colleagues, K.Dot, Kendrick Lamar, had an unbelievable summer. But he does unbelievable music. I think he's one of Dre's protege. Where are you on that? Obviously, you being in LA, you can't have performers in LA doing the halftime show and D.O.G. ain't up there. Where are you at on this situation, Snoop?
Well, I don't really have no opinion, but what I do want to say is that just remember what the NFL was 15 years ago when it comes to hip hop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How many hip hop artists was able to grace that stage 15 years ago? So I understand both sides of the coin. And I understand how people feel. I have no answer, no opinion, because I had the opportunity to get up there via Dr. Dre. I didn't do any Snoop Dogg songs. I was up there helping Dr. Dre, and it became a great moment for all of us. So anytime anybody can get on that Super Bowl stage, remember this. It's a 12, 13-minute performance, and you're not getting paid. So it's more or less you have to spend money to upgrade your show to make it mass appealing for the audience that's home watching. So at the same time, Lil Wayne is the GOAT of New Orleans rap. Remember, I was at No Limit Records for 3 years, and I watched his whole career come to life and then watched them become the biggest. I watched him get bigger than me. You feel what I'm saying? And I was gigantic at the time, and I love seeing his growth. And me and Wayne is family to this day. Me and Kendrick is family to this day. And me and Jay-Z and me and Roger Goodell. So I don't know who is the decision maker. All I know is that I'll be home watching the Super Bowl, and when the halftime show come on, I'll be watching that as well.
Okay. Nah, you need to be in New Orleans because we're going to be on.
All right, y'all. So you heard Snoop Dogg. If you want to check out the full interview, go to Nightcap Podcast. But this is my thing. Snoop, at the end of the day, you know damn well. Go ahead and just side with Kendrick. And I'm not saying that side with him just because he's from the West Coast, because speak facts. I mean, I know you have respect for Lil Wayne, but at the end of the day, you could just call it out and say, like, man, this fool acting like a B right now. Like, dude, for real, Lil Wayne was never going to be selected to perform at the Super Bowl, okay? He can't even read off the teleprompter. He don't remember his lyrics. He's on lean. He got 3 dreads like a gremlin. Like, come on, like, who wants him up there on national TV? Nobody want to hear that bullshit, for real. Kendrick, he's earned this. He did it from the ground up. He did everything being fair as far as, like, he didn't have to bend over backwards or commercialize his music too much for him to get to this level. He still can be, a lyricist. He can still tell stories. He can represent not just Compton, but the West Coast. He can still have his own lane when it comes to his creativeness. And he did it all. And I feel like this is just the beginning of Kendrick, because PG Lang is in full effect. He showed his lyrical rap battle to the world. We know about Kendrick used to, battle people in the projects and the Nickerson Gardens. We know about that, but the world didn't know. So he showed that what he did to Drake. Not only he showed his lyrical prowess, he showed that he can make hit songs dissing you. He dropped the album, represent showing the world, I'm gonna put the West Coast independent artists on my album. I didn't have to go get the top people. Well, kids really never go get top artists anyway. He kind of just does his own thing. He's more like a hermit, which is not a bad thing. That's a good thing. He stays to himself and he needs to do what he needs to do. He can perform GNX at the Super Bowl. That's how tight that album is. He can perform GNX at the Super Bowl for 12, 13 minutes and that's it. And have Not Like Us, maybe like the dessert as far as at the end. Because everybody's gonna be salivating to hear that. But Snoop, like I said, I respect Snoop. At the end of the day, Snoop is just trying to be, you know, in the middle as far as like not trying to take a side. But all he had to say is just like, Lil Wayne, dude, stop hating. Stop hating, you know, just be you, do you. You know, at the end of the day, 15 years ago, think about it. There was no hip hop at the Super Bowl. So we should congratulate and salute anybody if, let's say, Run DMC, I'm using them as an example, got to the Super Bowl. We should congratulate them. Like, look at Run DMC got to the Super Bowl. LL Cool J. When Dr. Dre got there, he brought on Snoop. He brought out 50 Cent, Eminem, Kendrick. You know, doesn't matter who gets there. We should be celebrating because it's hip hop. But, you know, people are selfish. Post your comments below. Hulk smash Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. You want to support, donate to the channel. I have Patreon. Patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs. Everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.